Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. I'm a 45-year-old single person currently living in the Northern Virginia area. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for stopping back by. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to go over my June budget. So as usual, I went ahead and laid everything out just to save some time. So I'm going to go ahead and start this video off by saying it is really early in the morning. It is 4:46 a.m. I got up a little bit ago. I've got my coffee right here. And so if I'm a little slow, that's why. Coffee has not kicked in just yet. Hope everybody is doing well and that you're able to stay on track with your budgets. I have some changes in my budget for the month of June and July. So I will be going over those changes with you here in just a little bit. All right, let's start with my income. Now, I am a salary employee. There are 2 paychecks in the month of June. And so my biweekly income is $1,700. So my monthly income for June is going to be $3,400. All right, moving on to my fixed expenses. My first expense is rent, and rent is $900 per month. So if you are new here, I rent a basement apartment in somebody's home. My rent includes all utilities, so you'll never see anything like electricity, gas, water. I don't pay any of those things. I pay a flat rate of $900 per month for my rent, and that's it. Next is my credit card, and my minimum payment on the credit card is $165 biweekly. There are 2 paychecks, so that'll give me a total of $330 for this credit card. I've already made a mistake. So $330. All right, moving on to the personal loan. The minimum biweekly payment on that is $252. So 2 paychecks will give me a total of $504 for the personal loan. Next is my car insurance, and my car insurance is $98. I do have Progressive, and Progressive gave me a credit on my car insurance, so this is the reduced amount. Usually my insurance is $128. Next is the gym. Now, don't know when the gym is going to reopen. Now, Virginia, we just, as of today, starts phase 1 of reopening. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be paying the gym this month, but I want to go ahead and account for it just in case. If it doesn't come out, then I'll stick the money somewhere else. But if it is, I want to make sure that I've included it. So the gym is $32. Next is Netflix, and Netflix is $16. AT&T, which is my cell phone bill, that is $60. And I have like a flat rate plan. It's $60 per month. I get 10 gigs of data and unlimited calls and texts and all that good stuff. And let's see, last is Hulu, and Hulu is $12. All right, let's add this up. So $900, $330 for credit card, $504 for personal loan, $98 for car insurance, $32 for the gym, $16 for Netflix, $60 for AT&T, $12 for Hulu is $1,952 for my fixed expenses. All right, moving on to my cash expenses. The first expense is food. And my food budget for the month of June is going to be $240, which that's the normal budget for me. I budget $60 per week, $120 biweekly, $240 per month. Next is household. My household budget weekly is $10. So my monthly budget for June is going to be $40. All right, my baby's budget. Now I am an empty nester, so my children, my human children, are out of the house, but I do have 2 fur babies. I have a puppy and kitty that are spoiled rotten. You probably saw them in my intro. And so my budget for my fur babies this month is going to be $130. And which is different than most months. I am including their nail trims in my cash expenses. The nail trims are around $30 to $40. I can't remember offhand exactly what it is, but that will give me enough money for food, both wet and dry food for both of them, kitty litter, and treats, and then also the nail trims. That should be plenty. All right, moving on to gas for my car. Gas is actually going to get 0. I have 3/4 of a tank of gas. I'm still working from home. There are no plans to reopen our office, so I don't anticipate having to spend any money on gas for my car this month. Spending money also going to get 0. And last is carpool. Obviously, I'm not going into the office, so carpool is going to be 0, but I want to keep it in my budget for later. So my total sinking funds, or not sinking funds, cash expenses, $240 for food, $40 for household, and $130 for babies is $410. All right, next are my sinking funds. The first sinking fund is medical. Now, I've been contributing $5 per week, so that will be $20 for the month. Same thing for clothes, $20 for the month. Beauty, also $20. And last on this side is babies. That's also going to get $20. So this sinking fund is for their shots and any vet visits. I used to include nail trims in this, but now this is strictly for their shots and any vet visits that they might have if they were to get sick. All right, moving on over here, my first sinking fund on the right is gifts. Gifts is going to get $20. Next is Christmas, and Christmas is going to get $80. So next is car taxes. That's going to get $20. And car maintenance is going to get $40. So my car tax fund, that is, in the state of Virginia, we have taxes, tags, emissions, and inspections. And so that category is for all of those things. All right, so let's go ahead and add up my sinking funds. So we've got 20 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 80 plus 40 is $240. So $240 for my sinking funds. All right, let's go ahead and take my income and subtract all of my expenses. So $3,400 minus $1,952 minus $410 minus $240 is $798 is left over. So let me talk about what I'm going to be doing with my leftover money. All right. Well, taxes are due in July now, and I've just been kind of putting off doing my taxes. I've had this stuff. I just haven't done it. When they announced that it was going to be extended, I was like, I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to do it right now. So I did my taxes, and oh my gosh, I owe taxes. It's sad. It is so sad. It's like every time I feel like I'm making a little progress, then I get kicked in the stomach and I have to switch gears again. I should have done this earlier. It's my fault. But, all right. So let me tell you what my taxes are. Oh my gosh, I just want to cry. Okay. So for the IRS, I owe $1,967. Oh my gosh. And then for state, which is, again, I'm in Virginia, my state tax is $484. So, right now, and I'm glad that I did this, luckily I saved my, what is it called? The stimulus check. I saved it. Coffee still hasn't kicked in, people. So I did save that. So I have $2,500 in my savings right now, which is enough to cover my tax. Perfect, right? So I'm not going to do this right now, which today is, what is today? May 29th. So you guys are going to see this morning. I'm filming this now. It's 4:58 now in the morning. I'm going to edit it and get it up by 6. So I'm not going to be paying this right now because I do not want to deplete my savings all at one time. So what I'm going to do is I'll transfer $484 out of savings. I'm going to go ahead and pay the state tax today. I'm going to get that out in the mail. I'm going to leave the rest of the money in savings as I'm building up my savings again to at least get to $1,000. That's the bare minimum. So this will wipe out my savings. So $798 that is left over from my paycheck is going to sit in savings. I'm not going to be doing any additional debt payments in the month of June, and probably not for the entire month of July. And then in August, I'll get back on track again. It just stinks, and this is just real life. I mean, this is what happens, whether it's taxes or car repair, something is going to happen. I wish that I could just attack my debt and not deviate from the plan, but that isn't how life is. So that is what is new. So I'm not going to include this in my budget as like a line item. Just know that it's there. I will explain it again my next couple of paychecks until I've built my savings up. I'll explain again why I'm doing it for anybody who might be new at that time. But that is the plan for June and July, is to build my savings up so that I at least have $1,000. Since I'm going to be depleting my savings by paying taxes. So that's a real bummer, but it is what it is. I hope you guys are doing really well. How are you doing with your budget? Have you guys filed your taxes yet? I did TurboTax. I haven't hit the file button yet, but I know how much it is, which is just depressing. So, did it throw a monkey wrench in your budget, or did you get money back? I don't remember. It's been years since I have gotten any money back. I've paid the last several years, so I'm interested to see if you guys are prepared for taxes. Have you filed yet? Have you, at least done your taxes to where you know how much you either owe or are going to be getting back? I'm curious to know, so let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.